to come and help me cream my back. If you want to cream your back, is it your husband, younger brother that will be creaming your back? For how long has it been happening? What is the motive behind it? If you don't cream your back when your husband is not around, does it mean your back is going to decay or what? Hello my fans, hello my followers, how are you? This is a Wisdom Bank whereby you come here and draw strength and hear wisdom talking. I've brought an issue to you, and my question is it a bad thing for you to accommodate your brother? Is it a bad thing to accommodate your blood brother? If it's a bad thing, leave a message. If it's not a bad thing, just tell me the reason why you say it's not a bad thing. I've made a video. They ask a question, is it a bad thing to accommodate your sister? And the same thing that happens to men, the same thing that happens to women. It depends who you accommodate. But I'm going to get to the bottom of it today so you will learn what I'm telling you, because some women has become so loose, and the same thing like men, they don't have self-control. So what I've come to share with you will open your eyes and you are going to learn from it. Okay, now I have this particular family, young family actually, that just got married, not up to 2 years. And this guy happens to be a handyman. He goes out, work, come back home. He said on no account has he spent 6 days outside or 1 week outside. When he goes to work, he come back that same day, or highest he will spend a day, come back the next day. He doesn't stay there for 1 week or 2 weeks. And this thing has been ongoing ever before he got married to this particular girl. And the girl knows what this guy does for a living, and that's where he makes his money. But even with all these things, they never had any problem, not until when this guy accommodates his brother. His brother came from village and said, okay, he wants to enter school. The boy said, okay, you come, let me look for admission and help you to get into school so that I can see you through school. And the boy said, okay, and the boy comes home. Because he doesn't have anything doing. He's always at home with a woman because the woman doesn't work. But the woman said, my husband doesn't have time. Every time he's at work. Money is not everything. And sometimes you begin to imagine, what do women want? I've made a video asking a question, what women want, part 1, part 2, and part 3. If you go scroll down, you will go and see those videos. And you find out that a man will be doing everything to make sure they satisfy a woman. And at the same time, that woman will be doing something else. If you don't have money, they will say you don't have money. If you don't work, they will say you are lazy. You are working, you are feeding a woman just to make sure you look after them. The woman is saying money is not everything, that they need time. If you go to work and come back in the evening, they said you don't have time. So what do they want? Do they want you to stay with them at home, doing nothing? I don't know. And that one will even cause more problem. Okay, now let me go ahead. I have a young couple that got married within 1 year to 2 years. And this guy has been doing very well, living in a big house, looking after his wife. But one day he said he come back home, come back from work unexpectedly. And they saw his wife and his younger brother, in the bedroom. The wife was tying towel. And they asked the wife, what is my brother doing in my bedroom? And he said, no, I just called him to come and help me with something. He said, like what? The woman talked a story and they kept quiet. The man started monitoring. One day again, he saw this woman and she was sitting in the bed and the boy was rubbing her cream, rubbing her cream in her back. And the man came in and said, what is happening? What the hell are you doing in my house? My wife is naked and you are in my bedroom. And the boy said, no, auntie called me, said I should come and help her because she just finished bathing. He said I should come and help her cream her back. Okay, lo and behold, the boy is around 19 to 20 years. He's not a baby. And the woman in question is about 20-something. So now, why is she calling this guy to come and help her cream her back naked in the bedroom? And the boy said, okay, and install a camera. And one day, he find out that his wife have been calling his brother to make out with her, and this thing has been ongoing. And the boy wept. When the woman was asked, why are you doing all these things? The woman denied and said they never done anything. I've been the one asking him to come and help me anytime because my hand couldn't get to my back. So I always ask him to come and help me cream my back. If you want to cream your back, is it your husband, younger brother that will be, creaming your back? For how long has it been happening? What is the motive behind it? If you don't cream your back when your husband is not around, does it mean your back is going to decay or what? Why should you call your husband brother and you are naked, drop your towel, bend, and the man will be creaming your back? Who does that? And after much question and, threat to the woman that she was going to leave, the woman said she was not going to leave, she's going to stay. And lo and behold, when the man brought out the video, the woman started crying. So do you know that I installed camera in this room? When I've asked you twice, you said nothing was happening. I seek an advice and the camera was installed. Now we've seen what you've been doing. What can you tell me? And he opened up. The woman exploded and said, you never had time for me. You are always working. The man said, I go to work in the morning, come back in the evening. I've never stepped out of this house 2 days without coming home. I'm always working. You are seeing the money to maintain yourself. And the woman was saying, money is not everything. Your brother has time for me. If I need water, I will ask him to get me water. If I want to cream my back, I will ask him to come and help me. He's always there for me. And I was tempted. And the man said, can you hear yourself? Why do some men or some women make themselves so loose? And you, does it mean people don't have fear of God anymore? How could you do that? Your own elder brother's wife. You are making out with her. Even though she even enticed you or asked you to do that, wouldn't you said no? That reminds me about Joseph in the Bible, because I just talked about Joseph. When Joseph was sold to slavery, Potiphar's wife wanted to make up with him, and Joseph said no. He had his robe, he had his clothes, and he removed his robe and he left it and flee. He ran away. You have to run away from sin. You have to run away from anything that will make you stab someone. And Joseph said, because of God, he will not do that evil. Does it mean people don't have conscience anymore? If you don't know, it's okay. But now, I believe I have to tell you this so that you refrain from it. Why should you? If your brother's wife or your cousin's wife called you and said, okay, your nephew's wife, can you come and help me cream my back? Said, no, I can't do it. It's not my duty to do it. Wait until your husband comes back. That is the best answer. You shouldn't oblige. You shouldn't say yes. Because by the time you do it once, twice, before you know, you fall a victim. Before you know, you fall into temptation. No, you shouldn't be doing that. And you cannot say because your husband is working morning till evening, not that he traveled 1 week. No, he never traveled. He goes to work and come back. If he cannot come back, he will call you, honey, I cannot come back. I still have a job to do. We are going to sleep, but I will come back the next day. And you were complaining he never had time for you. He goes to work Monday to Saturday. Sunday, both of you will spend time at home. And you use the younger brother to become what? Your serviceman. And they were asking you were denying. I don't know how people sleep. Wickedness, you cannot be wicked and sleep at night. I don't know how people sleep. I don't know how people sleep. So to be honest, I cannot accommodate evil in my heart and I will sleep at night. It cannot happen. My question is, if you are going to bring your brother in your house, know the kind of brother you are bringing. Make sure that it's your brother or your cousin or your nephew or your uncle that has fear of God. If you have fear of God in your heart, there are things you cannot do. If you have fear of God in your heart and the Spirit, the Holy Spirit is in you, you will say no to every temptation. Flee from it. There is no man. Remember, if you watch my video, you will hear it. There is no man that cannot fall into temptation. There is no woman. But you can avoid it so that you don't fall into temptation. It's avoidable. If only you can avoid it. Because what Joseph did was to remove his head from his robe, and the Potiphar's wife held his robe and said, I'm going to show it to my husband. He said, show it to him. Take the robe, take the clothes, go with it. But I will not do that evil against my master. That is somebody who has conscience. When your brother's wife said, no matter how beautiful they look, no matter how pretty they look, said no. Do not do evil to your own blood. Do not do evil to your own blood. It doesn't worth it. Remember, there is karma. What you do to people, somebody will do it to you. And when they do it to you, you might not be able to stand it. Why should you? Somebody who said, come to the city, let me put you in school, let me see how I can support you to better your life. All you need is to sleep with your brother's wife, and they got her pregnant. It's evil. Evil is evil. The world lies in wickedness. Know whom you are bringing into your home. Know whom you are accommodating. The earlier you know, the better it is for you. People are wicked. And I don't know how people sleep at night. I don't know. How can you accommodate and welcome evil? And you are eating the same food with your brother, the same plate, the same dining. And when he goes to work, you go to his bedroom and you sleep with his wife. It's evil. Stop. Because what can take a man is a little thing because of that evil you are committing. Because of that atrocity you have involved yourself. Little thing will take you out. Don't do evil. Discourage yourself and build that faith. If she's tempting you, call your brother and let your brother know. If you're going to leave the house, leave the house. Leave the house. Tell them, no, I cannot stay here. It has happened 7 years ago. Leave. Said, no, I'm not going to stay. Why? No, it's personal to me, but I cannot stay in this house. Leave. Run away from evil. Flee. Flee. Flee is different from running. Just flee. Do not do your evil or wickedness to your own brothers or sisters. It doesn't worth it. Somebody who bring you and said, come, let me see how I can support you. Why do you stab them at their own back? Why do you do it? If they do it to you, will you like it? Will you accommodate it? It doesn't worth it. Stop today. If you are doing it and you are watching this video, stop it today and ask God for forgiveness. There is what is called restitution. You can go back and confess and live a new life. God will forgive you. And you move on, because God is just. Very simple. It's very simple. Once you can confess, He will leave you. He will forgive you. And you just move on with your life. Do not do evil. Whatever you do to people, people will do it to you. It's a karma. It's real. It will come back to you. Please. Please. Enough is enough. And if you are a man, find quality time to spend with your family, to spend with your wife. If you're a woman, a career woman, make her time to spend time with your husband as well. Have a sweet home. Marriage is very beautiful. It's a good thing to behold. Do not allow that party to destroy your marriage. It's very painful, but I know you can do it. God bless you. Thank you so much. This is Wisdom Bank. I'm only here to give you advice and bring solution where you can find peace in your business and your home. Open your eyes to things that are happening. That is opening your eyes to realities of life. Stay tuned here and you'll hear more from me. God bless you. Bye-bye.